All right, what's going on, everyone? This is Dakisha Williams, your webinar strategist, finally live, and all the way live. So, as you guys are joining in, do me a favor, drop your city and state or your city and where you are tuning in from in the chat. If you are a business owner, drop a $sign in the chat as well. A couple of things that I put in the description because we are, what is it? Simulcasting, streaming, and multiple platforms. What's going on? What's going on? I can't like see, so I need to get my glasses. So right now I am streaming on TikTok. I'm streaming on LinkedIn Live. Maya. I am streaming Facebook as well. And you will probably see this broadcast on multiple platforms. So all right, so we're gonna get right into it. So most of the people that are in my circle, in my space, under the sound of my voice, they have some type of business. A lot of my tribe, the crew, they are what I call parallelpreneurs. That's what I call a parallelpreneur. Well, what is a parallelpreneur? That means that you work a full-time job, then you come home and you operate your company. I don't like to call them side hustles because, you do your thing, right? You do your thing on the side after 5. Some of y'all do y'all thing on y'all job, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put y'all out there on blast. So hopefully everybody can hear me. Let me pull this up real quick, make sure everybody can hear me. Mic check, mic check. But one of the things that I wanted to do today was talk about the power of the customer journey. I didn't realize how many people. Okay, cool. I didn't realize how many people don't understand the power of the customer journey, and I didn't realize that a lot of people don't really understand what a actual sales funnel or webinar funnel, what it looks like and the purpose of it. All right? So as I am going through today's topic, today's lesson, whatever questions you may have, do me a favor, drop the questions, and at the end I will address any questions that you all have. All right? So like I said, depending on what platform you're catching me on, let me know where you're tuning in from. I also like to know what it is that you do in your business. That helps me to teach specifically to today's topic. I don't like to speak general. I like to speak to the people that are actually here with me, period, point blank. So share the live, tap the screen, share it out, tag somebody that could use this information today. All right. So I kind of looked up what a funnel, like the definition of a funnel. All right. So I'm going to be okay. Newport News. A funnel is a tool, technically, used in marketing and sales to visualize the sales process, right? Basically, it's the process of taking a client from taking a prospective client into becoming an actual client. So if someone came to you and said, this is what my desire is, this is what I would like to do, this is what I like to do in life, in my career, in my business, they are a potential client. They have not transferred any money. There has not been a transaction. So they are really only a prospective client at this point. So the thing that you have to think about is, what do I need to have in place in order to take this person from a prospective client into an actual client of mine to deliver my process, my program, my end product, right? What do you need to have in place in order to do that? So with my company, we actually build out the technical aspects of a funnel. So not only am I going to teach you about the customer journey, we actually implement and build out the technical aspects of an actual funnel. I call them webinar funnels. Some people call them sales funnel. Some people call them just a funnel, like a customer journey. All right. So let me break it down and show you what this looks like. So for an example, I bought telling all my business. Here we go. I told y'all I get comfortable telling all my business. So yesterday, I had to buy shoes for the prom. Thank you. I had to buy shoes for the prom, right? So I logged on like 2 days ago, got distracted. Here, and so it was DSW, right? I was like, son, we're going to find some blue shoes. So we go to DSW. And the first thing that pops up is an option to enter in my phone number to get what? To get a coupon. So that is how I start my customer journey with DSW, because now they have my phone number. They can text me every day if they so desire, about their sales, about things that are coming up. But they now have my contact information. Y'all know I'm going to go in and push stop because I ain't get my coupon before I made my sale. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Right? But that's a part of the customer journey. So let me ask you this. So if someone was to come to your Facebook page, if someone was to come to your website, what do you have on your website, on your Facebook page, on your profile to actually start the customer journey with you? Kaya has a photography business. Kaya is a chef. So, and I always challenge Kaya. I always not really pick on Kaya, right? Maya too. So if I were to go to your website, Kaya, how are you collecting my information to educate me on the power of my brand? Yep. Maya, you have a lot of things that you do in your business. I'm going to have to move y'all over a little bit so I can see LaShondre, Candace Cradle over here. They talking to me, and I had y'all in the way. So hold on a second. Let me make this a little bit smaller. So Candace, you've been through the mastermind. What do you have in place when someone comes to you and say, hey, I am interested in systems and processes in my business? What do you have in place that will capture their information so that you are creating a database of potential clients in your business? I came to teach. I ain't going to be here long. Okay. I ignore a lot of those texts and emails. Okay, that's interesting. So here's the thing. Those are the ones that you opt out. That means that you are not the ideal client. That means that you are not the ideal client. If you are ignoring the text messages 9 times out of 10, it doesn't interest you. I'm just saying, right? So here's what I do. And I always just love, you taught me about email collection and phone number collection for promos and general offers. I sure did. I actually remember. Now, did you set it up? Is it set up? That's the next question. So cool. Yes, LaShondre, I agree. So my dog, see what I'm saying? Action takers. Kai says, yes, it's set up. Action takers. So one of the things that I do, so if I am presenting, if someone asks me to come and present to their audience, they ask me to come and teach to their audience. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to teach them how to use virtual training to generate leads, create consistent cash flow in their business, right? And so the first thing I do is I offer them access to a checklist that they can use if they've never hosted a virtual training ever. And so what that does is they are now on my email database. And if you are on my email, you'll see, like, in the last 3 weeks, we've been sending out an email every single day. And depending on if we have a training or something coming up, we will send out a text message as well. So you have your promo goes out every quarter as scheduled. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. All right, so see what promo we got coming up next. I might need dibs. All right, so Candace offers a free ebook, back office workflow system resource, photos of some fashion options. All right, so here's what I want you to understand. Every one of you under the sound of my voice, you have to have some type of page, which is kind of like your intro to your funnel, where you can get people to opt in into your database. Because we cannot rely on these platforms. I love them dearly. They have helped me build my business for the last 12 years. But any given day, any of these platforms can shut down, go down, whatever. And what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit at home and twiddle my thumbs? No, it doesn't work like that. I can still host a training because I can shoot out an email, I can shoot out a text message, and I'm like, yo, we live over here. Come tune in. And Facebook can be down. TikTok can be down, Instagram can be down, but it doesn't stop business. It doesn't stop my flow of business. All right. So it's 3 main phases of actual sales funnel. All right. It's awareness, consideration, and conversion. Y'all know note takers are money makers, so you can drop the notes in the chat. You can write it down on your own piece of paper. It's awareness, consideration, and conversion. So we are actually hosting a live event April 28th and 29th. Y'all know I had to put the plug in there real quick. I'll drop the link. We do now have virtual tickets available for those that are not able to fly into the Richmond, Virginia area. But we'll be diving deeper into these 3 specific areas. So let me tell you a little bit about awareness. That's just your marketing strategies. Like, what are you doing so people know that you have a business? Because if you're not screaming from the rooftop of what you do, ain't nobody gonna know about what you do. If you're not telling people what you do, nobody's gonna know what it is that you do. If Kaya's not posting, TikToks 3 times a day, I'm just playing. If Maya doesn't post about her business, T Grant is not posting, Candace is not posting. If you are not screaming from the rooftop against all the other noise that is online, because we know everybody else and their mama, sister, cousin has a business too. Hey, Becca. And at the end of the day, they are, they're pushing their services. So you should be pushing yours too. And you can't be shy. You cannot be afraid to tell people what it is. You can't be afraid to tell people what it is that you do. Oversaturation, I firmly believe in it. So, you know what? I'm glad you said that. So hold that thought, because I talk about that a little bit too. Well, I'll tell you now. So, and I want y'all to write this down. So if you look at a triangle, right? And normally I do have my little, my little PowerPoints, but if you look at a triangle, at the top of the triangle is 3%. The numbers don't lie. So 3% of the people that are online on any type of platform, 3% of the people are ready, willing, and able to buy right now. I need you to write that down. So if you are marketing online, if you are doing live streams, if you're speaking, only 3% of those people, if I was to say right now, go buy this, 3% of the people under the sound of my voice are ready. That's why it feels like it's oversaturated. So it's broken down into 3, 7, 30, 30, 30. Y'all do the math. 30, 30, 30, 30, 60, 90. Boom. All right. See, got it right. So it's 3, 7, 30, 30, 30. Right? So if I had a product right now and I said go buy, 3% of the people under the sound of my voice would buy. There's 7% that once I'm finished teaching and I tell you why it's important to put the processes in place that I'm teaching you, 7% would be like, oh, wait a minute. I need what it is that she's purchasing. So let me give you an example. Kaya, you start teaching why it's important to update your brand every quarter. They're going to buy more often. Come on, somebody, right? Same thing. LaShondre, you're recovering. I'm recovering from anxiety. Real talk. Baby girl, recovering. I'm still living it. Okay. So I get it. But at the end of the day, then there's 30. And that 30 is so it's ready. They're considering it once educated. And then the next 30%, they never really considered. And I just use Kaya because I just know his brain. Right. So they never really considered, oh, wait, I could do a photo shoot every quarter and keep my brand fresh. It's funny that you say that, Dakisha, because at the event, we are actually doing photo shoots and video footage of our VIP clients to update their brand. They never thought of it because they weren't taught to do so. Got it? So that's how you actually can get that additional 30% of people that are under the sound of your voice to invest in you. It's the power of educating them the importance of what it is that you do and why they need it, right? That's where the consideration comes in. So let's just say, LaShondre, you host a webinar. And what is it that you do? Let me see. You are an online business coach, multi-channel marketing coach. I work with solopreneurs mostly. I have a milkshake website because I can't afford to pay fees. Girl, you could have got a free page on WordPress, but that's something for another day. And at the end of the day, I tell people you don't need nothing but a webinar page. Hey, Cubanita, a webinar page, chat, so they can get on your list. But okay, so spiritual coach, online business coach. So that's really good. So at the end of the day, why do people need to hire you, LaShondra? That's gonna be my question. Why do they need to hire you? Cubanita Crystal just started a travel business. Hi, darling. So the first thing that I'm gonna challenge her to do is, why do they need to come to you instead of somebody else that does the exact same thing that you do? Why do they need to come to you? Right? What makes you different or what sets you apart from everybody else? At the end of the day, I'm telling you straight up, can't nobody do what I do better than the way that I do it, because I'm me. Period. Right? There's a lot of people that teach webinars, but there's different strategies that I use in my business that has worked for me and has worked for clients. I'm just saying. So I use live stream, like what we're doing right now. I use this so more people can find out what it is that Dakisha does in her business. Because a lot of people have come to me and say, you know what? You've been in business for a long time and I don't even know what it is that you do. Well, you ready? I build funnels. I build sales funnels. I teach you how to take your clients through the customer journey. That's what I do. But I teach you how to do it from the comfort of your home. Because when I left corporate America, August 24th, 2011, I went on leave of absence. I'm still on leave of absence. Y'all can type in the chat, hashtag longest leave ever. Period. That's what I did. And I started to grow a business from the comfort of my home. Never kind of looked back, right? So I started to teach people how to generate six figures from the comfort of their home. I literally have looked out this window for 1,288 days, but who's counting? At my kids getting on and off the bus. Now you got one that's graduating with a master's degree and the other one getting ready to be a senior. Long time, right? But what I've done over this time frame is I've built an audience of people who are wanting to work with our brand. We have a text database of phone numbers. We have a database of emails. I got a database of people that I can communicate it with on Messenger, like Facebook Messenger, all because I understand the importance of a sales funnel and getting people into what I call my ecosystem, right? And we do this by the awareness, which is the live streams. But you have to have a call to action when you go live. You can't just be going live just to be shooting the breeze, right? I was going to say something else. I forgot where I was. But you can't just be going live just to be going live. You have to go live with intention. You have to go live with a purpose. There needs to be a call to action every time you are visible online. Period. Point blank. Don't be laughing, Candace. You must know what I was getting ready to say. All right. And so once you gather their information, so once you've gotten their email list, their email address, or you've gotten their phone number, this is where you actually ask for the sale. And this is where it really gets tough for a lot of people, because a lot of people have a problem asking for their credit card. I'm just saying, a lot of people have struggled with getting people to ask for the sale. Like, I'm gonna ask you straight up. Did I not, Candace? I'm going to tell you what's the offer. Does this sound like something that would work for you? How soon do you want to get started? Here's the date that we're getting ready to get started. I can take your credit card right now and go ahead and get you enrolled. And here's what's going to happen after you get enrolled. But you have to be confident enough in what you do and the services that you provide in order to confidently close the sale. I hate for y'all to get out here, be doing all this work, promoting your business, promoting stuff online, and then you get the person on the phone or you get the person on a webinar and you get off the webinar with no call to action, or you get off a sale, or you get off a call and you ain't told them how they can work with you. Let me tell you, that hurt my feelings so bad. It really does. It hurt my feelings so bad. So any questions about your sales funnel, your webinar sales funnel, what a funnel would look like in your business? And here's the thing that I tell everyone, period, point blank. It does not matter the industry that you are in. You should be hosting an educational webinar every single week in your business, if not every single month. Because when you are in business, The result is to end with a transaction. Am I not right? But what are you doing to educate them throughout? Hey, Taisha, what are you doing throughout the process of you educating them of why they need your services? Because people buy for results. They buy for the results that you are going to get them in their life or in their business. You got to remember, there's a lot of people out here doing what it is that we do. But at the end of the day, if I tell you, listen, I can show you how to generate 100 leads in 30 days, period, point blank, step by step. You just got to do the work. What did I tell you? What did I post the other day? You cannot outsource somebody doing your push-ups. As bad as we want to, you got to do the work yourself, period, point blank. Hey, show batch. Right? But if I told you that, if you needed leads in your business, I can show you how to get them. It's not hard, right? If you wanted to know how to make 10K in the next 90 days, period, point blank, I could show you how to do that. Been there, done it, can do it with my eyes closed, right? But those are the results. That's the results that I can help you get if you work with Dakisha. So, like I said, I think there is a description on LinkedIn and Facebook, and it talks about the power of the funnel. But it also invites you to come to Richmond, Virginia, April 28th and 29th to be a part of the Get Ish Done live event. We've got some amazing people. We got Rob Youngblood from Richmond is going to talk about the power of LinkedIn. Brian Oles is out of the Baltimore area, and he is the founder of Black Speakers Network. He is going to be talking about the speaker execution gap. So the theme of this event is taking your presentation, your signature presentation on the road. So not only are you building your own platform from the comfort of your home, you should be taking your presentation on the road. Lysandra Everett is going to help you get your books. Ain't no need of being out here making money, making six figures, and then you find out you broke. I'm telling you, make six figures in your business and still be broke. I'm just saying. Amy Garlick is one of our sponsors. She is the founder of Power Up Videos. So any of our VIP speakers will be coming in Thursday to go into the studio with Amy, but she's also going to be talking about the power of videos in your business as well. Kaya Jenkins, none other than the owner of Clearly Visual. I believe I got it right. He'll be there, and he is going to be doing some updated brand shots for some of our VIPs as well. Shout out to the crew. And Erica Anthony is going to be sharing leading through grief. A lot of people are dealing with grief and still have to get up and go to work every single day. Tyrese McAllister, one of our coaching clients, is going to talk about the importance of mental health, especially for first responders. She's really, really in tune with what do you call them? They're first responders, but she works more with like police officers and helping to educate them when they are dealing with individuals who have mental illnesses. Also, just to name a few, Gwen Calhoun is one of our clients as well. Financial security for phase 2 of your life. Most of you all know that, I've entered into a phase that I wasn't prepared for. And so I can't wait to hear, how to set my family up in the event that something like this were to happen again. So we'll drop the link if you want to join us here in April at the end of the month. To be honest with you, we do have virtual access. They pulled my arms. Now I got my camera in here set up. I just got to get all my little gadgets together so we can stream it. But any questions, drop your questions in the chat below. Hit me up. Grab a ticket. If you have questions, you want to set up a time to have a conversation, just hit me in my DM. Myself or my team member will reach out to you because they are reaching out, letting everyone know about our upcoming event. And so I'm going to sign off from the different platforms. My name is Dakisha Williams, your webinar strategist. Be passionate, be purposeful, but more importantly, be profitable. I'll see you guys next time.